Hey gang, it's Scott Curcio from Baird Warner Real Estate, and it is July, it is summer, time for our mid-year reports. Today we're tackling luxury homes. That's homes priced at or above $1 million. And of course, in those categories, we're talking about single-family homes and condos and townhomes. Now, first off, before I get in, remember to pop over to my social channels. And if you haven't watched my general Chicago mid-year update video, that one's a little bit longer, covers a couple more things. Pop on over and watch that so you get the full scope of it. And remembering, we're talking just about the city here today. There's a lot of different stories going on in the different, especially the North Shore communities and some of the other higher end neighborhoods outside of the city. So if you're one of those and you want to say, hey Scott, what's going on there? Send me a message. I'm happy to get you those statistics and market performance as well. We do not have enough time in this short video to do all of them. Anyway, let's talk about number of sales. Of course, citywide and across the region, the number of sales are down. Why? Because fewer people are moving and selling houses. So million plus single family homes were down 39% from the first half of last year to the first half of this year. And our condos are down 32.6%. Now where it gets interesting is when we start breaking that out by price point a little bit. So let's give you guys some numbers today. We had half as many sales for properties above $3 million. But when we cross the 5 million threshold, it changes again, right? So sales at or above 5 million single families were only down 20%, but we did have about half as many condos, 5 million and up, to sell this first half of this year rather, as we did last year. So much like the general market, there's a lot of different little submarkets and stories. I've never seen a market that was so segmented in my 18-year career. Last statistic I do want to give you is our month supply of inventory. If you've watched me for a while, you know that is a metric I'm always paying attention to because it tells us, is it a buyer's market, a seller's market, or is it kind of neutral and not favoring either? And wow, is there a divide? If you're for buyer's market, in the condo segment, we have over an 8-month supply of million plus luxury condos. A little bit different for the single families, 3.2 months supply. That's a seller's market, y'all. So you got kind of a tale of two worlds here. And just for a little bit of comparison, I'm recording this in mid-July 2023. We've got over 600 condos that are above $1 million for sale and about a third under contract. Single family homes, we have about half that and about half under contract. So you can see that market performance and kind of supporting the details and this data that we just went through. So anyway, that's a snapshot of what luxury homes are doing. I'm getting a lot of asks about predictions for the rest of the year. I covered that a little bit more in my other general market video, but in short, nobody knows what's going to happen. We've been told interest rates are going to keep going up. Then other people are pontificating that we'll see them come down into the 6% range by the end of the year. I think that's probably a little unlikely until inflation really gets to the slow point that they want it to be. Best thing I can advise you is if you're looking at making a move, do it for you. If you want to stay put, stay put. If you want to move, move. And if you're not quite sure, think about which one's going to make the most sense for you and do that. There's no way to predict anything anymore. We're in a very unpredictable market. So you just got to do what feels good here. I'm Scott Curcio. We'll see you next time.